accepting people's opinions who question my existence. I don't like coffee. It is not for things I don't like black people. So I will not accept people's opinions that question me and my right to live in this country and be safe and be free.
Yeah! Talking about hate and stuff and all that, and I am happy to be here. One of my deepest concerns with this is on the issue of climate change. I mean, I don't know, the biggest issue is the head of the EPA very well might be a climate change denier, which is really shit. And the deepest concern is that now, and Leonardo DiCaprio has come out talking about this, but the big thing is that this is time to make action upon it, and we don't know what's going to happen with it. So beyond that, it's just to me, that's probably one of the most shocking things. And with Congress and everything, we don't really know what's going to happen with that. In the United States, as far as the main economy of the world, we make up about 20 or 25%. And so the deep concern is that Europe and a lot of the other countries, if they want to continue to, if we decide to be isolationist and not pragmatic about climate change, they're going to have to stop looking to us as the leaders, and Europe is in a position to be their own leaders with the European Union and with our own developments in science, and we might find our own scientists immigrating elsewhere because they don't see that they can thrive like they want to be able to. And to some degree, the silver lining on that is if the regulations on coal and all that stuff are lifted, we still have the market to answer to, and it's like, is the demand for coal the same it was 100 years ago or 50 years ago? And the answer is no, of course not. And so we'll be relying on Elon Musk and other people with, you know, and I think he's originally from South Africa, but does he live in California?
He'll save us.
So, I mean, I guess that's the one silver lining, but that's just my deepest concern, or one of my deepest concerns. I mean, I don't know what the solution is to that. The solution is governments of the other governments of the world, if Trump decides to, or if this present administration decides to make this kind of actions, they're going to have to go around the United States. And that's really unfortunate for us, but if that's what they decide has to happen, and that's the way the world progresses, then it's just going to be our responsibility as voters and citizenry of this nation to see what the next 4 years takes and see what actually happens. And next time, if we see that things aren't going well with the issues of climate change and all the issues we're talking about today, we're just going to have to vote accordingly to what we think can fix that. So, I would like to address bullying. Bullying is a big problem in our country, in our high schools and colleges, elementary schools, and kindergarten, all around. Bullying belittles other people's lives. And in my own high school experience, I have friends who have been degraded and made feel like they are worthless and like nobody wants them to be around. And I love this against hate, negative hate, pro-love. The only thing that I can really express to you guys right now today
is when you go around town or in your high school or in your college or with your kids, express to them that there are going to be outliers in the high school that are viewed stereotypically as people who are lower than us. They are not lower than us, they are the same. If anything, they are higher because they have to deal with all the crap that we give them. So please, go make them feel welcome. Because people get to the point where they self-harm, where they commit suicide, where they mentally degrade themselves until they feel lower than the low that you can make them feel. Please go make them know that you appreciate them and that you love them for who they are. Thank you.
I'm not male, but I'm white and I'm straight, so I kind of fit into the privilege things. I think the biggest thing is since we are already given this privilege, we can use it for good. And I have to thank all of you because you guys have moved me. You guys, this is what I feel like America should be. We should be talking about unity and love. And I see so many people getting mad at each other about who voted for who. That is over. Today we are focusing on empowerment and unity and people loving each other. I love the comment, build bridges, not walls, because if some God day comes where that wall is built, I proudly will be one of those people who is tearing one of those bricks down.
I'm mixed. I'm half Hispanic or Mexican and half white. And like my whole life I've had to fight because people are always telling me like, it's okay that you don't look Mexican. Like that's okay, but it's not. Like I am so proud of my roots and why should I don't understand, like it hurts me so bad. My friends are telling me that they're scared, and why should they be scared? You should never be ashamed of who you are. You should be so proud. Like all of you guys are like helping in so many ways, and I like it might feel like there's not many of us, but it doesn't even matter. Like we have what we stand for, and we're gonna stand for it, and we're gonna stay strong. And like when I saw that sign, build bridges, not walls, like it literally touched me because I was like, we need to do that, and not just like with Mexico or anywhere, but we need to build bridges. Like the whole entire world is like looking at America at this point, and they're like, what are we gonna do? Like everyone is worried. It's not just Americans, and it's like we need to start building relationships and like working on these things and making bonds and not like just thinking about ourselves. Like we gotta think globally. Like we are like global citizens. So when Trump got elected president, or at least the polls came in and we predicted who our president-elect is, I cried like a baby because I am so damn afraid of what is going to happen to my people and my land that the United States felt that they have had a right to since 1893. We basically don't exist to most of the world. And I am so afraid of what's going to happen to us with a president who doesn't think that climate change is a thing. Guess which state is going underwater first? We don't want another telescope on our sacred mountain, okay? This ain't